everyone, this is Mrs. Paisano, and today we are going to be doing, I'm going to show you guys, this is a 3rd and 4th grade organic line project, and you are using blending techniques with crayons. So I'm going to show you how to blend your colors, just like the one you see here. We'll use this in your organic line project. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'll move that one off to the side. And if you look here too, you'll see how it blends in. So I am going to start it here. You will need crayons. And I have them set up off on the side here, as you guys see, green, yellow, kind of, so I know which way to go. If I'm going to go to yellow to red, green to yellow. And then this one is red, and this one is kind of a violet, so this will go to purple. And I have them all set up over here. All right, so, and you need a Sharpie marker. If not, at the end, you can use a black crayon, okay? Put that off to the side. And here we go. So we're gonna use organic lines, and they can go any which way. So I'm just gonna start with my marker, and I'm gonna take one, I like going side to side. So I did something different. Maybe if I go here like this, and then I'm gonna come over here, and maybe I will take one. I like leaving the white and kind of going like this. You guys can create any kind of shape that you want. All right, here we go. So the first thing to remember is not to put reds and oranges right next to each other. You're going to start with a border where I put green. And as you can see, I'm kind of going along there, and I'm making it dark, and then I am going back and forth motion, and I'm going lightly. Notice how my direction of the crayon changes with the direction of the shape too as I am doing this. Going back and forth. All right, now I have my yellow green, and then there, oh, there's my yellow green. And I'm overlapping the yellow green with the green. This will help with the blending. I'm going light. Then I'm going to take my green again and go over my yellow green. Going a little darker. If you have a piece of paper underneath too, make sure that you do not have a line. I did not want to color on the desk, so I put some construction paper, but I could have had just one and probably used it that way and just moved it around. Now I have my, let's see, the yellow green. Oh, and that's looking nice. I like how it's starting to blend. It is not an abrupt kind of edge, when a hard edge. And a hard edge is when you go from green to yellow and you notice it. So blending is we are overlapping and we are layering so that you can have a smooth transition from one color to the next. And the trick is a smooth change of the color. So it's a smooth transition. Now I have my yellow green, and look how it's going over there. And the whole trick is overlapping and taking your time. Because I'm going to say, blending is not a fast technique. It's a slower technique. Now I have my yellow. That is going to be my main color. And then I'm doing the yellow-green. And then I have the yellow again. And then see how I'm going lightly, because I'm going to transition to a new color. So you make sure when you're going from one color to the next, it's light. Then I am going to take, I'm going to switch here. You're going to see I started that, but I'm going to go with apricot because I think apricot will blend smoothly into yellow. It'll make a nice transition. Then I am taking yellow-orange. And then my next color is going to be orange, and you'll see me go darker with this because I know that is my last color. And like I say, hold the edges. Those edges are hard when you're trying to color on them. And then I'll go light. I'll overlap. And then I went back and took the apricot with overlapping with the yellow. And then I'll take the yellow orange again and overlap. Oh, that's looking nice. So I'm liking how these are blending. We have a very smooth transition. None of them are a hard line, which is nice. Oh, very nice. I like that. So what am I going to put next to the orange on that other line? So think about that. Remember, I'm not going to put red because we don't want red and orange next to each other like that. Because then we're going to, if I put yellow there and transfer to orange, then we'll have two colors. And try to look at the color wheel and say, what can I do? What other colors can I put there to make them pop out? Okay. Let's see. And again, remember, see how I have my colors lined up on the side there? This really helps. And I used the Crayola crayons, the 24 pack. You may have more, so you might have a lot of variety to pick from, because I know they have, oh gosh, tons of colors. However, 24 box is perfect. And even if you have a 16, check your colors out and then see. I divided them out as, like you say, apricot, yellow, orange, orange, and then they went to red. So if I have orange on one side, or yellow on one side, and red on the other, then I know that I can transition from orange to yellow and orange to red. On my green, I have yellow green, and then I have a blue green. So I did keep my blue-green with my blues. And right there, I believe I have a indigo. Oh no, that's actually the cerulean blue. And then I'm going to my indigo blue. And then I'll also go to, like, it's a blue-purple. It's called Beautiful, but it's really dark, so I put it with my purples. But this color I have right now that you see me going dark is cerulean, because that's going to be my main color. And then I'll go light because I'm going to transition into another color. And then I have to go light. Going back to my other side. I'm still working on the green and the blue. But I want you guys to notice how I have it dark and then I go light, because then I'm going to transition to another color. Always start off light with your overlapping, and you'll go back and forth so you get that smooth change of color. Or as I say, a smooth transition. And one thing to remember when you are practicing blending, no matter which medium you're working in, it's wise to practice various blending techniques. It is a useful skill that you will most likely need at some point in the future if you're doing art. Blending does not come naturally to many people, so practice, practice, practice. To practice, you can grab a scrap piece of paper, canvas if you want to do it with paint, a piece of paper, etc. Drawing or painting with no other purpose than to blend. That's all I'm doing here. Am I trying to make a design? No. I am just practicing what colors look nice next to each other, how can I make each color pop out. And so that's a nice thing to look at the color wheel. It gives you a chance to know where the colors are, how to line up your palette if you're painting, and like I say, you can use colored pencils as well, but it's a one way so that you can separate your colors and which direction you're going into. And now I am overlapping here. I have, that is my indigo purple. It's a blue, but it's got a blue purple in there, so that's my blue dozel. And that one is really dark. That is called Beautiful, and it's more purple than blue. It is very dark and be kind of neat on its own. It's almost reminds me of like a blackish purple kind of, but I like it. And now I have my blue violet, and I'm overlapping. And you'll notice too, my organic lines are thick. I probably would have went thinner. I do have some thins. I'll show you guys the thin lines. Do you have to make your lines this big? Does it have to be on this big a piece of paper? Right now I'm doing a 9x12 piece of paper. It does not have to be that big. I'm only doing it so that you can see it in the demonstration. So if you want to go smaller with your lines or have a smaller piece of paper, whatever you have at home, great. It could be a 4x4, 6x6, 8x8, 8x10. It's okay. Oh, and I really want you guys to look at the up on top and look how the green next to the orange looks. That looks really nice. And then the blue and the yellow. The blue makes the yellow pop up. The green makes the orange pop up. And then, yes, so those are nice colors next to each other. Now, if we just had red and orange next to each other, we're not really making a variety. And you're going to see it's really hard right there. All right, guys, so have fun with this. Remember, just practice. It isn't anything but a blending exercise. So remember, try. If it doesn't work, that's okay. So I cannot wait to see them. It is your turn to get started on your organic blending project. All right, guys, send me a picture of them. Same thing on Google, or you can send them to me on an email. And I will put my email address there as well. All right, guys, have fun. I cannot wait to see these. All right, bye-bye.